Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do a quick video on how to get a budget doom tone. If you're like me and some of my friends, you really like bands like Sleep and Electric Wizard and Sun, but you don't have, $5,000 to blow on amps and cabs and stuff like that. So how do you get a good, thick, sludgy doom tone? Well, I bought one of these Big Muff op amp reissues on Black Friday, just kind of on a whim, because it was cheap. It was 65 bucks on sale. I think normal price is 81.62, which is weird, but they were on sale on Black Friday for 65 bucks, so I snapped one up. And I was pleasantly surprised that it can do doom stuff. I think most people know this pedal from the Smashing Pumpkins, and it does that stuff well, but I haven't seen anybody use this as in a demo of doom stuff. So here are the settings I'm using on the pedal. I have the tone circuit engaged. There's a switch right here that you can turn the tone circuit off for whatever reason, but I have that engaged. And then all three knobs, your volume, tone, and sustain or distortion, whatever you want to call it, they're all at about 2 o'clock position. I'm using a LTD Viper 400 with EMG pickups going into the muff. Only other pedal I'm currently using is the noise gate, because without it this is super noisy. I'll give you a sample of that here. So just kind of use that to cut the noise down. And I'm running into the orange micro dark, and there's the settings on the amp. Volume is about 1/4 up, and tone and gain are both about 1/3 of the way up. And then for a cabinet, I'm using this old PV. It's a 212, and I put different speakers in it. It's got Celestion's a V70 and a 7080, both of which I got on Craigslist for dirt cheap. I think I paid 40 bucks for one and either 20 or 30 for the other. They're lower end Celestions. They're made in China, but they sound good, and they sound better than the blown speakers that were in here. So I think this is a pretty affordable way to get a nice sludgy doom tone, assuming you already have a guitar that you want to use for doom stuff, something twin humbuckers, Gibson style, and you already have a halfway decent cab. You spend about 300 bucks on the amp and the pedal. Like I said, the pedal normal price is about 80 bucks, but they go on sale for usually around 65. And that amp is dirt cheap. They go for like 180 bucks. So a little under 300 bucks, you can get this amp and this pedal. And I think it sounds pretty good. It's not going to be, obviously it's not going to sound as good as a Sun, but you're looking at less than 10% of the actual cost, which if you're a cheap guy like me, that's costs sometimes. If you can get close for a lot less money, for some people like me, that's pretty good. But I'll shut up now, and I'll give you a quick sample of what this sounds like. Okay, we're back, and I'm getting ready to show you what this sounds like. I'm tuned to C currently, C standard, like Sleep plays in, so here you go. I'll play a couple different riffs. gets pretty close to that Dope Throne sound, I think, from the Electric Wizard album, Dope Throne. It does sleep style stuff pretty well too. I don't know too many sleep riffs, but you're gonna play this one. So yeah, I think it's a pretty affordable way to get a Doom tone, because a lot of us don't have, you know, three, four, $5,000 or whatever to go blow on a Sun or a Mad Amp or something like that. If you like the video and thought it was uh, informative, let me know. I don't care if you like or subscribe to the video. I could really give two craps about that. But if you want to comment on it, feel free to. Feel free to insult my plane. But I hope maybe I've turned a couple of you guys onto something new. And, you know, don't be afraid to try gear that people say you can't doom with. People say you can't doom with EMGs. I think that sounds pretty good. Yes, it could sound better with a different pickup in it. You know, maybe if I went and got some bare knuckles, you know, some war pigs or something, that might even be better. But I don't have money, you know, thousands of dollars to go out and blow and try 20 different sets of pickups to find something that might be a little bit better. So, oh no, like I said, don't be afraid to try something that people say can't doom. I think that sounds pretty good. Are there better pedals out there? Sure. Are there better amps? Definitely. Better guitars? You betcha. But for somebody on a budget like myself, I think this is about as good as I'm going to get for a while, tone-wise. I'm pretty happy with this, especially for what it cost. Anyway, thanks for watching this. I'll stop rambling now.